Okay, this is going to be an attempted video that will show the replacement of this plastic little bracket that goes inside the tailgate lever of the Chevy Silverado. And this is a 2007 Chevy Silverado pickup. And I'm not really a do-it-yourselfer at all, so this will be a first time for me too. I went to the auto parts, actually I went to the parts department of the dealer, and I got this for $8, the replacement. They only had one left, and the guy said I was in luck. So that leads me to believe that this must be a common issue with tailgates on pickup trucks. I apologize here for the noise. We got a major windstorm building up here in the background, and then I got some neighbor that wants to leaf blow in the middle of a windstorm. So I don't know what that tells us about that guy. And his ability to problem solve, but what the heck. So we'll see what happens. Now the symptom, the reason I'm making this video is my truck doesn't open, as you can see. And when I looked on YouTube, which I always do when I need a solution, I didn't find any videos that showed how to repair this situation. So I am going to try and see if I can maybe learn a little bit and help someone else along the way. So here we go. First thing we're going to do is take a screwdriver, a flat tip screwdriver, and we're going to remove this plastic. Now I don't know the terminology because again I'm a firearms guy, but I'm not an auto guy. So this plastic doohickey here, we're going to remove it so we can get to the inner workings. So we don't want to scratch the paint, but we want to create a little bit of a gap by sliding the flat tip in there, twisting it just a little bit, enough to get my fingers in there. And then when I pull the top out, hopefully you can see that, I'm going to push down because the way this fits into the tailgate here, it pushes, it actually is down, so I'm going to push up actually. I'm going to pull out and lift up, and then it comes off, as you can see. Now here we have the padding that stayed on the tailgate, and on the case of the left side, it tore off the tailgate. Can you see? I don't know if you can see that. And stayed on here, so that's not really a big issue. We'll set that aside. Now, hopefully we can see in there. I don't know, this is going to be kind of hard to videotape, but I got this on a tripod, so let's see if I can let you guys see what's going on here. This is a piece of plastic that literally just fell out of there, so I have no idea what that's all about. I'm assuming it's part of the problem. Now the one on the left is red, and those were sold out too because I was going to buy the replacement part just thinking that, you know, I'll be ready in the event that this happens again. The fact that they're sold out once again tells me that this is a common problem. Now the green one was on the right, so green right, red left, and here is the rod that you know, you get two rods that fit into the sides of the truck, the bed, and secure the tailgate. And you pull them. The lever here pulls them together, or I'm sorry, yeah, pulls them inward to release, and then the tailgate comes down. I'm not doing a real good job of narrating this thing, but it is what it is. Now I'm going to try and figure out how to put this on, so bear with me. Hopefully this won't be a long, boring segment, but I'm going to have to wing it, and I'm going to have to back the camera out to give myself a little bit of room here. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I'll open this thing up here. Now, that's really weird, this black piece. I have no idea what that is. Hopefully. Uh-oh, I just figured out what it was. It's the opposite piece that goes to this that latches on here, so I'm going to have to see if I can super glue that and make it functional, because I wouldn't want this thing to fall off, or I may have to go buy a new one of these too. And this is the way this crap usually goes. You know, you fix one thing, and this is what happens when they make this stuff out of cheap, flimsy plastic. They look good, but you know, this piece I'm replacing really should have been made of metal to begin with. But everybody wants to do things on the cheap, so when you take this off to get to that, now you got to replace this. Nice. Nice going. Okay, I've got hands that are not very limber for tight places. That's why my love life sucks. Just kidding. But so I got to figure this out by looking at the opposite side here. So there's the red one. I'm just going to reverse it. So the red one's like this, which means I'm assuming. Let's see, how do we do this? Oh, okay. This looks like it's pretty cut and dry. I can just get it in there. So I hope that you guys can see this. Let me see. It's really going to be hard for you to see it, but what I'm doing is I'm going to put the rod down in here with the bent part facing in toward the cab of the truck through this little hole right here, and then push the whole thing through that receiving hole, and that hopefully does it. I'll be amazed if it's that simple. Well, let's see. See how we do this. You know what? Before I lock that in there, just see what's going on the other side of this one. I don't know, man. Let's see. Does it just slide through there? I guess so. I guess it slides through, so we're just going to do it that way. If I screw it up, you won't know because I won't show the video. So that's locked in. And I think it's a one-time deal because if it breaks, I mean, if you take it off, I think you'll break it. Okay, now I got to get this lever out here. Not easy to do here because you don't have any room to work is what's happening. Okay, here we go. Come on. Any of you former paratroopers from the 80s would remember this "Hit the Hole, Pole Man." You remember that song? That's what I'm thinking of as I'm trying to hit the hole here. Ah, there we go. And now I guess I just have to push it, I hope. Push it in. I don't know if that was the... I think that was it. Uh-oh. No, I guess not. Let's see. And the fight goes on. I'll probably put some really cool music on this segment as you just watch me struggle. God damn it. Alright, hang on. Take a look. You just can't really reach in there and get a good feel. Of course, the wind is blowing, and this stupid thing is just not cooperating. Anyway, there it's lined up. Of course, I pulled it right out again. It's lined up, but I'm not sure how to get it in there. Not sure how to force it through there. Let's see. And I guess I'm just going to have to push it. Let me stand up and see if I can get better leverage. I don't want to break it because after all it is plastic. Weird. Definitely not clicking in there like you would think it would. There's got to be a trick to this. Let's see. I don't know what the hell that trick could be. Of course, you're working blind here now. Well, let me stop the video here, and then I'll start it when I get it clicked. Okay, we're back. Here's what I did. I'm going to have to show you with the older one. This is the part that's broken off here. This long section that goes through the receiving hole. Instead of what I initially did before I paused the video was I had the bar in here and then was trying to shove it through. Now what I've done is I took the bar out, shoved the plastic piece through the hole, and it snapped into place. And now I'm going to attempt to put the bar into the receiving end of the bracket here and see if that works. I believe that was the problem. So if that's the case, that's a little trick that's important to know. And if it's not clear to you, leave me a comment and I'll explain it to you in a little bit more detail. That's provided that this works here. Now I'm not saying that the hard part's done yet. So now I got to figure out how to get this thing in place with limited, and I do mean limited, room here. I mean, unbelievable. So I got to kind of finesse the bar into place, which actually it's not that bad. If I can snap this bracket on, I'll be home free. Actually, it'll end up being pretty easy. It's just there's no room to work. Is what the problem. It's all technique, like anything else. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. Had I not broke the plastic piece off of this, I'd be one happy mofo. But now I'm a little depressed because I'm gonna have to buy one of these things, which, God, that makes me mad. But let's see what happens. All right, so I think we're good to go. Let me clear this and test it out. Let me get all my crap out of the way here. Back the camera off a little bit. And see, cross our fingers. Alright. Okay, so that's locked or secured. It's in place. And it works. So, like I said, I would be extremely happy if it wasn't for the fact that I broke this other piece. Now, let me let's see what I can see if this is even worth gluing here. I guess the way it works. Might be a tough glue. Might be kind of tough to glue it. Probably be easier just to buy a new one. Yeah, but in the meantime, before I buy a new one, I'll go ahead and put it on there, and here's how we do that. Remember now, this part goes down into it, so what am I doing here? I'm all screwed up. Oh wait, no, this was a top one. What was I saying? Yeah, okay, so the one that broke was actually the top facing one. I was upside down and backwards and dyslexic. Okay, so basically you want to stick the bottom ones in first, push down, and then bring that one in. And it's on there. It's not as secure as I would want it to be, but it probably will never come off. I mean, I'm a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes, so knowing me, I'll probably go out and buy this just just in case. But anyways, so hopefully that helps you. That is the repair job for the 2007 Silverado. And I am going to assume that that most tailgates work the same way. But if there's some differences, at least you'll know now how to access it and how the apparatus works. Thank you for watching, and by all means, please leave a comment. Let me know that you liked it, you didn't like it. If you have any questions, I'll try to help. And good luck. Stay safe.